Well, the Spurs brought the belt tonight and also bring out the grill tomorrow to celebrate because the weather will be fantastic throughout tomorrow and throughout the weekend ahead. But rain chances, they're going to come back next week. Let's look at the live cam from downtown San Antonio, and looks beautiful, especially after a Spurs win. It feels always nice after a Spurs win. So right now, seeing a current temperature of 78 degrees. Feels like 80 degrees. Winds are coming in from the southeast at 8 miles per hour. And the radar shows nada, absolutely nothing. And this is due to a lingering high pressure system nearby. Temperatures show upper 70s and lower 80s. So still very warm at this 10 o'clock hour. And if we look at the forecast for tomorrow, we'll continue to have partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Temperatures should peak in the lower 90s. So the heat and humidity is going to continue, and we'll also have clear skies. Now, the exception to tomorrow's forecast will be for our westernmost counties, such as Valverde County. So let's time everything out with the futurecast. Mostly cloudy tomorrow morning, temperatures into the lower 70s. And then once we get into the late afternoon, evening, some isolated storms could go through Valverde County, and some of these storms could go strong. However, notice the rest of south central Texas still continuing to be dry. Saturday morning, mostly cloudy. And in general, for this upcoming weekend, our cloud cover will range from partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. However, temperature-wise, still very hot. We'll have afternoon highs into the lower 90s for both Saturday and for Sunday. So because of the chances for isolated storms that could go into the western portion of Valverde County, these storms could go potentially severe. However, they should dissipate after sunset due to the lack of daytime heating. So taking a look at the rain chances, 0% chance of rain for San Antonio for tomorrow and for the weekend. So it will be a dry end to May. Our next rain chance will come on Monday. Will be a 10% chance of rain, and then the highest rain chance in the next 7 days will be on Tuesday. So basically the pattern for next week is quite the summer-like pattern. We have the heat and humidity, two ingredients needed for pop-up showers and storms, but they'll be very isolated in nature. And in terms of our drought monitor, every Thursday, the newest drought report comes out by the drought monitor, and it shows a massive improvement for our drought, especially our southern counties. For reference, in early April, most places south of San Antonio were under an extreme drought, and we also had pockets of exceptional drought. Now we only have pockets of extreme drought south of Tilden, and also an extreme drought still for the southern end of Medina County. Also a sliver of extreme drought for the western end of Maverick County. So other than that, it's been a massive improvement for most of south central Texas, but we're not in the clear yet. We still very much need the rain here in our area. So looking at the 14-day forecast, a dry end to May. Temperatures will be into the lower 90s in the afternoons. Quite dry, no rain chances for tomorrow and for the weekend ahead. Rain chances return next Monday. Will be a 10% chance of rain, and then a 30% chance of rain on Tuesday. Very summer-like pattern with the heat and humidity, and it will cause some isolated thunderstorms for most of next week.